Okay, welcome back. Here we go, video number 2. Alright, I still got lots of energy because this is only my second video of the night. Alright, so this section 11.4 is all about something called zeros. So zeros are points on the points on the graph where it crosses one of your axes. So that is either your y-axis or your x-axis. Okay? So those are the numbers we're looking for. Actually, sorry, I misspoke. So zeros are points on the graph where it crosses the x-axis, where your y is equal to 0, which is why the term 0. Okay, so that's what we're looking for specifically in this, is just looking for where the x-axis it gets crossed, so where your y is equal to 0. Okay, so let me draw some of these. So I'm going to draw the 3 examples, and I'll point out what they're talking about. Okay, this is also a very easy section. This should not take you long. All right, so this graph, first one looks like this. This is 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, negative 1, negative 2. So this graph has 2 zeros because it crosses the x-axis 2 times. The values of the zeros are these 2 numbers right there. That's all they want. So for this one, the zeros are these points. So it has a 0 at negative 1, 0, and 1, 0. That's all. That's all it's asking. Okay, so if you look at problem number 1, and it's saying, what are the zeros for this graph? You would just look for the points it crosses or touches the x-axis and write them down. That's all you have to do. Done. Problem number 1. Okay, on to number 2. Number 2 looks like this. Okay, so if you look, this one crosses the x-axis twice. So it has 2 zeros. Okay, this one never crosses the x-axis. It touches it, but it never crosses it. If it touches the x-axis and bounces off, it only has 1 0. Only has 1 0. And that point is right there at 1, 2. So this graph has 1 0 at 2. So I'm going to write the 0 is 2, 0. Done. That's it. Okay, so a parabola or a quadratic equation can have 2 zeros when it crosses, 1 0 where it touches, and then it brings us to our third case, which looks like this. It never touches the x-axis, so it has no zeros. So it has no zeros or no solution. That is this whole section, right? Really easy. Okay. Let's do a couple more. I'm going to do example 1 and 2 that are on the left-hand side of the textbook, because again, this section's really easy. It really is as simple as that. Don't overthink it. We'll get to some harder stuff. This isn't it. Enjoy the slow getting back into school. Okay? All right, so here we go. First one. So example 1 looks like this. Okay? There's one of our zeros. There's the other 0. That's it. So it has 2 zeros because it crosses 1, 2 times. So then I want to know what those zeros are. I just look and see what that point is. So this point right here is at negative 2, 0. So there's one of the zeros, and it has another one right there. And that is at 2, 0. And we're done. That problem's finished. That's all you have to do. Okay, on to the next example. Looks like this. Okay. Uh-oh, it's upside down. So it must be more complicated. No, it's not. Did it touch twice? No. Did it touch once? Yup. That means there is 1 0, because it only touched once. What is the point it touched at? Well, it is at 1 0. Done. And we're finished. That's all there is to the section. Seriously, don't overthink it. You're done. Do these problems. Be done with them. Okay? I believe on the worksheets it combines stuff. It's like, is this graph opening upwards? Yes, it's opening upward. Does it have a minimum or maximum? Has a minimum. How many zeros does it have? 1, 2. But that's really all it is. Like, it's not, don't overthink it. Draw the graph. Most of these give you the picture and you just solve it. Okay? Yeah, and that's it for this first round of videos. I'll post another one for you on Wednesday. And seriously, come to my office hours on Friday if you have any questions. Or give me questions on Remind or anything else. So I'm teaching from these books, and see how it goes. All right? Have a good one, guys. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Adios.